All praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushai Bashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. I want to expound on a comment from the elder Quanawath. That was mentioned how big of an L that Esau and Amalek took in 2022 in the form of him being revealed. All right, the man of sin, the wicked, the son of perdition. All right, the devil the Bible speaks of, which we know to be crucial and centrifugal for the prophecies to come to pass, for that prophecy to manifest in order for the end to come. All right, and we're indeed nearer than when we believed. All right, we're closer than we can ever imagine. So much so that this man is rushing his agendas. All right, the counsel of the froward is carried headlong, and he's pretty much on the brink of rolling out his last fucking move that he's gonna make before the Most High checkmates him, which is his technocratic system, culminating in the administering of the subdermal device. Okay, the RFID microchip. Revelation 13:16. All right. But the small hats have been fucking pinpointed, have been marked, and the world is now realizing that this man is the fucking devil. You had a book called The Learned Protocols of the Elders of Zion that came out decades ago, potentially maybe even a century now, that outlined the Zionist agenda pretty much for world domination. And this man has pretty much fulfilled most of that plan, okay? And he's getting ready to roll out the last stages of his NWO for it to implement it and then attempt to control the entire earth, okay? And exalt himself as God. But we know that plan is going to be thwarted by the Heavenly Father, all right? While he's eating, pretty much right when he's about to finish up, okay? Right in the midst of completion. This is in Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Okay. Babylon, the great Babylon, is one of the center hubs for Esau Edom, the so-called white man's power structure. Okay. It's pretty much the center of his NWO. When he came over here, he said that the Bavarian sect of the Illuminati, Adam Weishaupt, and the so-called elites, so-called Illuminati, members of that sect and order that were responsible for pretty much setting up the New World, the system over here in America. All right. And in that, these devils, and how proud they are, like it says in the scriptures. Let's get it. They pretty much claim that it's done before they even fucking accomplish the shit. Okay. This is in Psalm 10 and 3. That Bible Hub is annoying, so I can't. Actually, you know what? That might be resourceful. In the Bible Hub, in the KJV first, for the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blesseth the covetous, whom the Most High Yahweh, Baal Shem Yahushai, abhorreth. Okay. So he boasts about his plans before they're even accomplished, man. All right. And this is the case for the so-called New World Order that he had in the works for hundreds of years. When you look at Novus Ordo Seclorum and then E Pluribus Unum, Annuet Coeptus, and all these terms that are on your fucking money, on the dollar in your in your back pocket right now, that pretty much goes into how our enterprise is a success. Okay, future tense when it hadn't even been established yet. All right. So that is being thwarted by the Heavenly Father. Here, when you look at how destroyed the Babylonian economy is, all right, whether by design of these elites, what they call manufactured collapse, or contrived, or it's contrived, meaning it's brought on by them. Okay, they're controlling it. They're the ones that forced it upon to take place. All right. Or it's the Most High. Regardless, it's spelling sure end for America, man. All the analysts and anybody who knows any fucking thing, all right, anybody with any form of wisdom, and even the ones that a damn simpleton can see that this place is in a point of no return financially, all right. And then we're going to get some other parallels to wicked empires in history and why the Most High fucking has thrown them down, and how rampant and more prevalent and more fucking over the top it is here. Like it says, wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth. But then it tells you that Babylon had been a golden cup in the hand of all the nations and made them drunk with her fornication. Okay, so you could almost say that wickedness that has exceedingly polluted the whole earth is done by the hand, done by part of this whore. Okay, that this whore is to blame. All right. Virgin daughter of Babylon, referring to the fact that it hasn't been penetrated, all right, by any foreign threat. No foreign army has taken and brought their forces over here on an offensive, all right. No combat has been fought over here in that wise whatsoever. Okay, unless you want to talk about goddamn Pearl Harbor, but then again that was deemed by many as a false flag. Okay, and it wasn't an actual all-out military invasion. Okay, They just took a few of their naval troops over there and did damage, right? And went to work. But it's widely accepted that that was a fucking false flag any fucking way. Okay. But regardless, this place is in the dust, which is a Slovakia, which is a state of confusion. Okay. It's in a state of confusion and of great perplexity, like it says in Luke 21 and 25. Okay? Because the Most High has drained the mirth from this place. All right. This man, Esau Edom has implemented draconian laws across the earth, societies, so forth, to oppress the people. All right. So this place is indeed in a state of perplexity, like it says, with great distress. See, O daughter of the Chaldeans. Ooh, okay. Sit on the ground. There's no throne, because this place is being brought down. And it's the daughter of the Chaldeans, because when you go into the Chaldeans' excellency, when you go into the mystery of iniquity, of this the secret workers of the let's see. Secret workers. What is it? I'm saying it out of order, but most I want you to help me. The secret council of the wicked. That's right. The insurrection of the workers of iniquity. Ooh. Ooh, the people don't know who the fuck this is. That is. Okay. That's the mystery of iniquity right here. But really, this is going into the elites of them. Okay. Them Chaldeans. Is in Psalm 64 and 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. Okay. That's what the biblical, that's straight up so-called Illuminati in the biblical context, in the biblical example. Okay. Because you didn't think that they would be here back in that time. See, what you people don't realize is there's no new thing under the earth. You think now that we're just a few thousand years removed from the scriptures, that the same tribes and people and different type of religions and customs and pretty much everything contained within these scriptures isn't the case for how for what it is now in this current time. See, for example, it's an asinine position for people to take, to not think and to reject the fact that every tribe and people today originate from the people in the scriptures. From they go back to a background and a progenitor, a tribe, a nation of people in these scriptures. Okay, a separate ethnicity, but ultimately going back to the three sons of Noah, which the Most High really didn't set up for us to classify each other on the earth as that, as a fucking Hamite, a Shemite, or a Japhite, or a Japhite. Okay. Ultimately, that's not what we're to identify ourselves as. But it's one of the things the Most High did use to differentiate. Because the Most High is a separatist. Okay? It says, O daughter of the Chaldeans. And do we just mention, this is the daughter of fucking, also of Great Britain. Okay? Where a lot of the, where a lot of that, those so-called Illuminati orders, when you look at Aleister Crowley and the occult, that whole occult, that Freemasonry and all that shit, that this whole country, the founding fathers, all that shit that they was on, and this country was founded upon, that came over there from the so-called motherland. Okay. For there shall no more be called tender and delicate. All right. So that's what's going down. This place is being brought down low, being thrown down. And when you look at sitting on the ground, it's likened to your position and your rank being declined, because America was thrusted above all world powers during the time of slavery. Okay? That enterprise of free labor fucking thrusted the American economy above the entire world economies. But so that's what this is likening to, that rank. Your rank is being fucking brought down. Okay? Your position in the sequential order, if you will, the hierarchy of power is being your power is waning. Take the millstones and grind meal. Uncover thy locks. Make bare the leg. Uncover the thigh. Pass over the rivers. Okay. The nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Okay? So, the Most High is revealing the nakedness of, and making naked, Esau, Edom. The deeds of Esau, Edom, okay? The crimes, the guilt of this man. All right, his track record, his true identity, his characteristics, all those things are being made known. Okay, the different things that Esau, primarily Amalek, are doing behind closed doors, the things that they've done in history, the filthy, disgusting acts. Okay. It's unspeakable, the things in comparison to all the people of the world, how filthy this man is, how wicked the shit he has done and continues to do, man. The disparity is fucking, it's mind blowing. All right, how much this man leads the pack in just sick, sadistic shit that this motherfucker has done in history, that still keeps coming out. This nigga's over here, new reports of this nigga over here harvesting organs. You see, unspeakable shit. But the Most High is gonna ready to take vengeance on this nigga. And it's starting with the exposure. His skirt is being lifted up. And we're going to get that. We're going to finish off with that because this is what that's a metaphorical to, it's symbolic of him being revealed. Okay? It's symbolic of him being exposed. Okay? And you seeing the filthiness that was, because it's likened to a woman, a lot of times a country, or different vessels, transportation vessels. A lot of different things like that are referred to as a woman in the feminine, so to speak. So it's likening America into a woman, a fucking whore, and seeing the filthiness and the disease that she's contracted by laying down with and being a fucking freak with all the nations of the earth, and just being a complete fucking demon. See? Being a complete fucking demon, man. This is the Nahum 3 and 5. Alright? And this is really to show you about what the symbology, is it symbology? Slovakia, the symbolism of the skirt being lifted. Okay. So as to show what is it showing, okay? Even though this was in reference to the ancient kingdom of Nineveh, we can see the parallels from Nineveh to America. The scriptures not say that these were written aforetime for our learning. All right? And that there's no new thing under the sun. Most High willing, I hit another segment, hit a lesson on that next to show you fucking people that's how the Most High works, okay? And that even history, they talk about it, that shit repeating itself. It's doomed to cycle. It's talking about that vicious cycle and all that shit. It's doomed to go through that cycle, man. Okay? And if you knew anything deep about how the Most High gets down, even kingdoms are reincarnated. All right? Empires. And the spirit behind shit. The spirit behind those empires. This is a reincarnation of the time era of the time of Noah, when all the inhabitants of earth, all that was in their heart was set in them to do wickedness and evil continually, man, and to completely disregard the higher power, which is in the time we're in now, one of the parallels to Nineveh. All right? Like it says, as in the days of Noah. Why the fuck would it say that if it didn't apply? All right? And if you knew that was reincarnated in each time during the different destruction that the Most High exacted upon the earth, the form of, for example, Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay? The time of destruction of Egypt, the Egyptian Empire, for crying out loud. This time during Jonah and Nineveh, even though the destruction was prolonged, that this shit was still got its due. Just like these people think this place's demise has been prolonged and it's far off and it ain't, not in my lifetime and all this shit. The Most High is gonna show you very soon. Okay. This is in Nahum 3 and 5. Behold, I am against thee, said the Yahweh of hosts. And it goes on to say, in the first verse, Nahum 3:1, that it is a bloody city, Nineveh. Okay, and is not America the bloodiest of nations, especially how it was established? And then it's fucking the elephant in the room in this whole of slavery. I mean, all the nations are still talking about that because it was the worst atrocities, one of the single most vicious atrocity done to a people in the history of mankind, which is the transatlantic slave trade. They call it the so-called African Holocaust. These fucking the ignorance motherfuckers, what they call it, the African Holocaust, the missing 100 million. Okay, where they were just dropping off the Southern Kingdom to different slave destinations, Haiti, Jamaica, America, around the four corners of the earth, really, and what the is unbeknownst to the world, and the world's going to soon find out, is that our brown brothers are, and we're all brown, but our Northern Kingdom brothers went through the same shit. Okay, same atrocities, but that is a huge form of this place being its shame and filth being exposed, okay, to the world. Is that slavery? That's what all transatlantic slave trade and colonization. That's what all these other nations are bringing up in their debates, to say that, you know, America does not get the right to police the fucking planet and have their fucking cock in all these other affairs around the earth, foreign affairs and shit. Okay, to say that our intentions are benevolent, so we need to be the mediator for the affairs of the that go around on across the world. This motherfucker, this is the true devil. All right. Behold, I'm against thee, saith the Yahweh of hosts, and I'll discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I'll show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. Okay, let's get so it's the shame that the Most High is exposing and showing the world how evil and wicked this place is past this. All right, so here, look, check out these parallels from Nineveh and America. It says the ritual or temple prostitution. Okay, so when you look at profaning the Most High's customs, his temple, his goodly things, like it talks about, all the things that pertain to him and to holiness, man. The things that he said were separate. I mean, for crying out loud, you couldn't just waltz up into the Holy of Holies in the tabernacle, man, without getting fucking struck by lightning, without the ghost, your ghost getting relieved of you. Straight up, all right? And that's going on in a high level because of how they have profaned the Most High's scriptures. They took this thing, and people are twisting this thing any fucking kind of way and it's all for filthy lucre's sake. When you look at the so-called the whole Christian and Christianity fucking racket, it's just simply an industry. It's a sector in society now. It's an industry, okay? How they've completely perverted the Most High's word in the form of that Christianity bullshit. All right? And they have all these churches, so-called houses of the Most High, which we know are harlot houses. Okay, that's fucking temple prostitution, man. Why do you think it's called the fucking harlot house? And that's the main thing that's going over here. There, people are over here, so-called, reading the scriptures and worshiping the Most High. Slakia. The people are out here, over here, worshiping Satan. Okay, and in these so-called houses of the Most High, when under the auspices, under the guise that they're worshiping the Most High and that they're in places of the Most High, when it's pure fucking prostitution, man, harlotry, idolatry. So that's fucking rampant in this place. And we can go on days about that whole industry and what they've done with that. Okay, when you go into Cesare Borgia and that whole white supremacy and really, it's really fucking like as aforementioned, fucking idolatry. Going into fucking setting up Cesare Borgia, the white man is God. The white man is God. The white man is the Most High Son. And the angels and the saints. That's what a lot of that goes into is engineering. Okay. It's fucking mind control and brainwashing. Okay. As a form of what they used to do in slavery to the Judites, to the Southern Kingdom. Okay, when they stuffed that so-called white Jesus down our throats. That's another form of that, man. Indoctrination, that's the word for it. All right. So like the shedding of innocent blood. How guilty is this place of that? How bloody is this city? All right. It's crazy because they spilled our blood with the ease of a stroke of a pen. Okay. This man came over here with an insatiable bloodlust. And to this day, he's over here fucking sacrificing the shit out of our children and our women. Okay. And whatever jakes he can get his hands on. I keep hearing on these different radio stations and news segments that human trafficking, not just for sex, but just regular human trafficking, okay? Because you can put them in regular captivity too. It not only has to be, you have to freak off on them all the damn time, but human trafficking and human sex trafficking is through the roof. It's skyrocketing, okay? They don't know how to get a handle on it. And they said it's so bad to where in every community, essentially in America, they said right under your nose, a neighbor on your street, on your block, around the corner, there's some fucking human trafficking, some form of human trafficking going on, right under your fucking nose, man. All right. So they still have our people, and it's widely understood and accepted that it's the black and Hispanics that are being targeted by these things, that are victimized by this this uptick. Okay. And then you have what? Man, licentiousness or moral looseness. And I don't even really have to say a word for that. Okay. It's gotten so absolutely, completely whacked out of the mind to where it's not even fathomable. It's not even logical. It's not even along the realms of sanity. Okay, so this place fits the bill to the max. It actually, like it says in the scriptures, it exceedingly goes over the top. Like it says, the sins of this place has reached unto heaven. All right. And then we know that over time, knowledge would increase, technology would increase, and therefore wickedness would increase. And now you have here where you pretty much have the maximum expression, the most wicked form of the most maximum form and expression of wickedness in any society in the history of mankind, right here, primarily in America. But like it said, this whole has polluted the whole earth. Okay. The filth and philosophies of this place is seeped into all nations. Okay. And the Most High is exposing this place for to destroy it. Okay. We had the so-called white man take a huge fucking loss. Okay, a lot of his power and his dominance was has declined. Okay, because when a person starts to learn certain things, you can't unlearn them about a person, and it causes you to respect them less. For example, when you look at the America's enemies were bolstered in their opposition to America in this past year from finding out how weak that it is, okay, and to finding out different things about its corruption, okay. Like it said, the nations that were confederate with thee have laid a wound under thee. What do you think is has allowed them to do that? It's in seeing the filth and hypocrisy of this fucking place. That it said that it was a benevolent nation found on godly principles. Okay, that this place was just fucking innocent angel. But it's really, it was the worst motherfucker. It was the worst cretin to ever pollute the earth that the earth had ever had the displeasure of hosting. Okay, this motherfucker. All right, and so and through that we know and we can see that our salvation is even nearer than we can even imagine. All right, and so for that, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, forever, eternal, for an eternity, infinitely. All right. Yahweh willingly was edifying to the body. Shalom.